Hello, welcome to Church at Home.
Hello, welcome to another Sunday.
Oh, what a glorious day.
Oh, so warm.
Well, it's warm in the studio
It
anyway.
is.
Look, I will take any hint of sunshine over winter. Even if there's like a tiny crack of sunshine coming through, I'm like, oh, it's glorious today. I love this.
I like it when it's bucketing down rain.
Do you?
I do,
Really?
because it's like, oh, yeah, you've got to mow the lawn, you've got to trim back the tree, you've got to do all this stuff, you've got to take the bins out, but you can't.
'cause it's
Sorry,
raining.
guys. I've got to sit inside
That's true.
instead.
It's like a free pass.
I'm going to sit here and read and listen to the rain and not feel bad about it.
Okay, I can get on board with that.
When there's a slither of sunshine, I do the same thing, just with more guilt.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
And Josh is the opposite. Josh is like, oh, I'm gonna get out and do the lawn, and if it's pouring with rain, it's just gonna be
Too
way
bad.
harder. I'll just trudge out there in my jacket and be completely drenched when I come back in.
Oh, man.
I'm definitely in your camp a lot more. Sit inside with a coffee and a book.
Yes.
Anyway.
Speaking of sitting inside in the warmth,
Yeah.
life groups. That's what we do at ours.
Sometimes we sit outside in our life groups.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, if it's a nice day.
Yeah.
Unless it's a really...
We also have like 1,000 small children in our life group, so I generally encourage it to all be outside because then...
In the pouring rain.
In the pouring rain. Do you know what? They love jumping in muddy puddles. It's
True.
fine. Look, yeah, life is a lot easier when the 20 children running around in the garden rather than running their dirty hands on the walls.
Well, whether you've got young kids or you're a young adult or you're a prime timer or even if you're a youth, there's youth life groups too.
Yeah, there's
something
groups
for
for all
everybody.
stages.
It's great to come along, meet some people, talk about Jesus,
Yeah.
maybe have some food.
Yep.
It's good.
It's a great time to just get to know people on a deeper level and have a group of people who are in your corner, which is nice.
And also for all ages,
Yes.
active pickleball.
Pickleball.
Yeah, every age.
Oh my gosh, people are loving this so much. It's
Yep.
such a fun... It came out of nowhere, like pickleball in general.
Yep.
And it is just so huge. But I
Yeah.
think it's because everyone can enjoy it. Like, you can play if you're in your 60s, you can play if you're 12, like,
Yeah.
and everywhere in between. And yeah,
We had
it's
someone
such a
come
cool...
the other day, Jenny, she's in her 60s,
Yeah.
and she won the jar of pickles at the end of the night.
Oh, what a winner.
She has a very mean serve. It's very, very impressive.
Oh, I like it. Was she next tennis player?
No, she's just really good at pickleball. I don't know. Lots of practice.
Just nailing it.
Lots
I
of
love it.
practice.
They're so cool.
Everyone's welcome.
So yeah, if you want to get involved and have a really easy way to connect in with some people, pickleball's a great option.
Yeah.
There's also heaps of other active things that you can do to get to know people and move your body. Run club, which is awesome. There's basketball,
Netball, riding, everything.
We love to be active.
Moving around.
But most of all, we love people, don't we?
Yeah.
We just love different excuses to get together, pretty much. One of them, prayer mornings.
Prayer mornings is another way to get together. If you want to get together with a group, they do it once a month, then they just pray together.
Yeah.
About the needs of the church and people in the church and the world, everything.
It's a beautiful thing to do together in person.
Yeah, it's special.
Yeah. There's also craft connections.
Yep.
Very different vibe, but it's also very lovely
Make
to
things.
get together. Be creative, use your hands. And again, as you're getting together with people in all these different ways, you're finding people who've got similar interests to you,
True.
similar hobbies, and it's just a good connection point. So if you are looking to sort of connect into this community and meet some people, these are really awesome ways to do that. And there's so many other ways that we haven't even talked about.
Yeah.
And you can just go to our app, the Gateway app. There's an events section and it will have all the
Just
things that are coming
everything in
up,
there.
all the details that we haven't told you. And you can just sit there and just select
Have
what
a
you want to
scroll.
do. Have a scroll and decide what you're going to go
that's
to.
fun. Maybe the funnest thing on that list is Camp No Fear.
Woo! I am so excited for this.
It's the annual summer camp for youth and as the youth leaders and the people leading on the camp have a lot of fun too.
Yes.
But let's check out a little bit about it now.
All you gotta do is hold on.
Yes, it's getting me so excited.
I'm so keen. And camp launch. It sounds amazing.
Okay, so we always do a launch party for camp because it's the way to give any teenagers that you're thinking you would like to invite to camp and you're not sure how to get them along, bring them to the camp launch. It gives them a little taste of what camp's going to be like.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We always make it amazing. It's always really, really fun. Crazy big games.
Yeah.
Really cool band. It's going to be such a good night.
Yeah. Just like camp, which is huge.
Camp is that, but times a bajillion.
Yeah, it's massive games.
Honestly.
There's mosh pit vibes. There's kids getting to meet each other and just like
Yeah.
making friends. There's like praise party stuff and it's just wild. Everything's crazy.
An amazing space, I think, for teenagers to go away for 4 days, get away from like the noise of their world, all the other outside voices that are happening, and just have time where they get to just have dumb fun and be encouraged and really experience that real life that Jesus offers in so many different ways. They're pushed out of their comfort zone, but in a really healthy way and an encouraging environment. They're just loved on and encouraged for 4 days, and it's amazing the impact that has. You know, you see a genuine difference in them from the start to the end, and we are yet to have a year where it's not been incredibly powerful and God hasn't moved in huge ways. So if you have a teenager in your world in any way, shape or form, get them to camp and get them to the camp launch so that
I love it.
It'll make it easy to get them to camp.
I love it.
If
if you want to sign them up,
Yes.
just head to the app and you can sign them up directly through there.
It's all in the app. It's so good. And look, while you're in the app, if you're feeling generous, there's a give tile.
There's a
too.
giving tile, and
that.
giving helps to support things like camp
Exactly.
and youth and young adults and prime timers, all the stuff that we've mentioned. Runs because people are giving generously to this community week in and week out. So if you're keen to get on board with that, keen to support what God's doing through this community, we'd love to invite you to be generous in that way. And I'll pray over it. Over now.
Sounds good.
God, thank you for all your generosity to us, and it's exciting that we can partner with you and with our finances to see your kingdom come in all sorts of different ways in this community and in the world. So we just pray that as people give this morning, that goes to all the right places to have the biggest possible impact for you. Love you lots, amen.
Amen. Love it. Now I'm excited today. We've wrapped up the Jonah series and it was so awesome. I loved that.
It was
I
great.
had so much fun with it. But I am excited because we have got Mark Pomeroy, who is our friend from WA, West Australia, I think he calls it. And his messages are always fantastic and so relevant and always funny. So I know it's going to be an absolute winner this morning, and we've got him preaching the word for us. So enjoy.
Keen as. See you guys next week.
See you then.
Well, hey there, Gateway friends and family. Mark Pomeroy here, coming to you all the way from the great nation of Westralia. It was great to be with you in person in February. Had a lot of fun there. Great to see some familiar faces and meet some new faces. I can't be there today either, but great to at least be joining you with this message. And listen, let's just get into this. Talking about age brackets. So who are my 20-somethings and my 30-somethings out there? Yeah, chances are you're adulting really hard now. You know, like taking romantic strolls through the aisles of IKEA. 40-somethings, I don't consider that old anymore. But if you're wondering, is that old? Just remember you were born in the 1900s. All right, how about my fellow 50-somethings? Yeah, you know who you are. You find yourself at the supermarket both recognizing the song they're playing and actually enjoying it. You might be getting a little wriggle on to some Rick Astley, Never Gonna Give You Up. You even know what I'm referring to when I say rolling down the window, hanging up the phone, or rewinding the tape. All right. Moving on, who am I, 60 plus? We'll just leave it at that, 60 plus. Yeah, you've probably reached your wonder years. You know, you wonder where you put your keys, or you get up in the morning and you wonder whether one of your body parts has stopped working. Look, let's just say you live to the average age of 80, which incidentally, I hope you live much longer than that. I hope you have a great quantity of life and a great quality of life. But look, just for argument's sake, let's say you live to about 80. Let's have a look at this. This is a jar of M&Ms. In this jar, there is 3,120 M&Ms. Now, if you're 20 years old right now and you live to 80, this number represents the number of weeks you have left. So, sounds like a lot, but let's skip to the next jar. The next jar is down to 2,080, and this represents people who are 40 years old. If you live to 80, you have 2,080 weeks left. And then let's go to jar number 3 with 1,040 M&Ms. If you're 60 years old, you have 1,040 weeks left. Now, I don't put these jars up there and talk about when you're going to pop your clogs to bum you out. That's not the point here, but I really want to lean into this idea of us leveraging every season we're in, leveraging every year we have, leveraging the days, the weeks, the months to make them count. The psalmist famously wrote this: teach us to number our days that we may gain a heart of wisdom. It's acknowledging that life is a window and one day that window is shut, but while it's open, it's a window of opportunity. And the big encouragement, and you've probably heard this phrase before, count your days and make your days count. And there's a story, very famous story now, that Jesus taught about this idea, the importance of capturing and leveraging everything that God's given us, including the time we have on this planet. It's called the parable of the talents. Some of you might be familiar with that. Let me just walk us through that very famous story, starting here where Jesus, he's talking to his audience about what the kingdom of heaven looks like. We've got this perspective of how our world functions and what it means to live as sort of citizens of the earth. But what does it mean to live as citizens of heaven while we're here on earth? And Jesus had a lot to say about that. So again, the kingdom of heaven can be illustrated by the story of a man going on a long trip. This is obviously, we find a rich man, a business owner or an owner of some sort. He had people that worked for him. And he called together his servants and entrusted his money to them while he was gone. He gave 5 bags of silver to one, 2 bags of silver to another, and 1 bag of silver to the last, dividing it in proportion to their abilities. And then he left on his trip. So he's dishing out bags of silver. Like, what does that mean? Is that a lot? Well, probably each bag of silver was worth about $1 million. Okay, so like the cost of a tank of petrol right now. And so he's given out $5 million to one, $2 million to another, and $1 million to the last. But one of the key words that we need to understand in Jesus' story is the owner didn't actually give them the money. Jesus very intentionally uses the word entrusted. About 6 months ago, Sunday morning, I'm up early getting ready for church, and I get a text on my phone. Now, those of you that are in church leadership or you lead teams at Gateway, you know that getting an early morning text message on Sunday is very rarely a good thing. So I'm like, I'd even, okay, all right, let's do this. So look at my phone, see the name. Okay, that's odd. This person wasn't scheduled to serve that Sunday. So open it up, and it's one of our team, and they, well, let me give you some context. I don't have a background in handyman, things, prowess for DIY. I don't have any background in that. I don't have any natural aptitude in that. But over the last few years, I've decided to challenge myself to learn some of these skills. All right, that's the context. So I got this message early Sunday morning. Hey, Marco, do you have an electric drill that I could borrow? And I'm like, the team member's name's Gav, and I'm like, I'm reading it through tear-stained eyes. I'm like, it's the nicest thing anyone's ever texted me in my life. Because here's the thing, 5 years ago, not only did I not own an electric drill, everyone in my world knew I didn't own an electric drill. Yet Gav, he reached out to another of our team who works for Ryobi, by the way, asking him if he had an electric drill. And the other team member said, no, I don't. But what I suggest you do is reach out to Marco. I'm now the guy that people ask to borrow tools from. Yep, I've arrived. But here's the thing. So, okay, Gav, I said, yep, cool, no problem. I'll bring it this morning. So I went to my shed, packed everything in there, the spare batteries, the drill bits, and I took them to him. There you go, Gav, off you go. He was having to dismantle a shed or something. Here's why I share that story. When I handed over the bag that contained my drill and drill bits and batteries, I was not giving my drill to Gav. I was merely entrusting it to him. So whilst it temporarily changed possession, it never changed ownership. And this is really this key of being entrusted, that God entrusts us. And whilst the possession of time and talents and treasure is transferred to us, the possession of them, the ownership isn't. The ownership, God remains the owner. And a lot of people get this wrong. They think that they own it. They think that the time and the talents and the treasures that they have are all about them and all for them, and don't realize that God's the owner and we're the managers. When you realize that, it literally changes the game forever. So, Jesus continues with the story. The servant who received the 5 bags of silver, the 5 million, began to invest the money and earned 5 more. The servant with the 2 bags of silver also went to work and earned 2 more, but the servant who received the 1 bag of silver dug a hole in the ground and hid the master's money. All right. After a long time, their master returned from his trip and called them to give an account of how they'd used his money. Well, the servant to whom he'd entrusted the 5 bags of silver came forward with 5 more and said, Master, you gave me 5 bags of silver to invest, and I've earned 5 more. Well, the master was full of praise. Well done, my good and faithful servant. You've been faithful in handling this small amount, so now I'll give you many more responsibilities. Let's celebrate together. And we'll discover, you keep reading there, that the guy that doubled the 2 bags, the $2 million, got the exact same response from the master. Praise, promotion, and a party. Hello! This is increase. Jesus is talking about increase. He's talking about leveraging. He's talking about investing. He's talking about this window of opportunity being available to us, during which we've been entrusted with time, talents, and treasure. And there's not only an opportunity to leverage and increase, there's actually a kingdom responsibility. Now, in my 3,000 years of church leadership, I've occasionally stumbled across corners of Christianity that think or have concluded or maybe promote that faithfulness is about maintenance. And I'm not dunking on them, and it's not, but when you read this story, faithfulness is not tethered to maintenance. I mean, there's this whole thing of maintenance, it's about being humble and not putting yourself forward, not wanting to bring attention to yourself. But when you realize that what God's entrusted to you is not for you and it's not about you, it's actually for you to be used by God to impact other people, then it's almost like increase is assumed. Like, why wouldn't you want to grow what God's entrusted to you so you can be used by God to influence more people for His kingdom, for His glory? And by the way, if you're still not convinced that, maintenance isn't the goal, isn't the same, like faithfulness doesn't equal maintenance, that Jesus is making the point that faithfulness equals increase. If you're still not convinced, let's keep going with the story. And remember, this is Jesus, not Marco. Well, then the servant with the one bag of silver came and said, Master, I knew you were a harsh man, harvesting crops you didn't plant and gathering crops you didn't cultivate. And, I was afraid I'd lose your money, so I hid it in the earth. Look, here's your money back. Now, just before we continue, note two things. Number one, the third guy, this guy, Mr. 1 million, he actually flagged that fear was his fuel. And I just, look, this bluster, don't let fear, if you're a person of faith, fear has no place. Listen, can we just be real for a second? Sometimes, and maybe even oftentimes, when God calls you to take a next step, when God calls you to do something new, when God's stretching you out of your comfort zone, out of the familiar, it's pretty common and understandable to maybe feel a little bit apprehensive or a little bit intimidated, a little bit anxious, a little bit overwhelmed with that calling and, start to see that tip over into the fear space. And rather than just stop feeling afraid, my encouragement is, it's okay, recognize that, but don't make the mistake of letting fear have the final word. And that's where Mr. $1 million made his mistake. He let fear have the final word and opted to do nothing. Now, the second thing I want you to notice is this guy gave the $1 million back. He didn't fly to Vegas and blow it all on red. He didn't, he was entrusted with $1 million. He gave $1 million back. But here's the point. Faithfulness isn't maintenance. Faithfulness, Jesus is saying, is leveraging, is increasing, is investing. Well, the master replied, "You wicked and lazy servant." I'd much rather good and faithful than wicked and lazy when I get to meet Jesus face to face. And if you knew I harvested crops I didn't plant and gathered crops I didn't cultivate, why didn't you deposit my money in the bank? At least I could have gotten some interest on it. And then he ordered, take the money from this servant, Mr. 1 million, and give it to the now Mr. 10 million. Wow. So right here we see two principles. The first one is use it or lose it. The gym bros know this one. I'm a gym bro. I've been gym broing. I've been benching and squatting, and I've been doing that for years. They'll tell you. And then something happened, got injured or got married or got busy or got whatever, and they took a few months off. Well, let's be honest. The gym bros, when they go back to the gym, they have very clear memories of what they were capable of lifting just a few short months ago. And if your ego takes over, you get under that squat rack and you put on the same plates, the same weights that you were doing 3 months ago before your break. and you start squatting, and you might even get through that workout. But what you and I know, what the gym bros know, is that the next 48 hours, you will not be able to get on or off the toilet unassisted. That going to the toilet to do a number 2 is now going to be a 2-person job for 2 days. Use it or lose it. And then the follow-on principle is, and in contrast, use it and grow it. Like time, talents, treasure, use it and grow it. That's the call. And then Jesus, just about to drop the mic, says this: to those who use well what they're given, even more will be given, and they'll have an abundance. But from those who do nothing, even what little they have will be taken away. Now, this looks different depending on things like your stage of life. Like, not everyone can give the same amount of time as other people. This looks different based on your maybe financial circumstances. This looks different just based on your abilities. But one thing we need to recognize is the master didn't expect each of these 3 servants to return the same amount. He just required them to bring their best. And so that's my encouragement. You know, you all as a church just turned 40, which, by the way, the church I lead is 76 years old right now. So you're just a baby. You're too valuable. If you're not yet serving on a team, you're too valuable to be sitting on a bench. You really are. Stop having some pine time, get off the bench, get in the game. I'm saying that unapologetically because you're too valuable, and what God's entrusted to you is too valuable to just be sitting on the bench, not investing that for kingdom purposes. If you're not yet giving, listen, I know financially times are challenging for a lot of people. What I encourage people at our church, if you're not yet giving, take a baby step. And I put a number on it, $5. Next time you get paid, take a baby step and give $5. Join the $5 club. You're like, oh, that's not really much. Well, listen, one thing I've observed is that baby steps taken consistently will often do far more than giant leaps taken occasionally. And if you do that, like all of you, Gateway, all of you, wow, can I just say, there's no limit to what God can do in you and through you.
I searched the world, but it couldn't fill me. Man's empty praise and treasures that fade are never enough. You can the God of the valley. There's not a place your mercy and grace won't find me again. Oh, there's nothing better than you. There's nothing better than you. There's nothing. Nothing is better than you. was called by name, born and raised back to life again. I was made for more. So why would I make a bed in my shame when a fountain of grace is running my way? I know I am yours. I was made for more. Made for
When I look back, I can see your hand all over my past. Even in the times I'd rather forget, I just can't believe you'd love me like that, love me like that. You never let go. Thought I was alone, now I know you were close. I can see it now, you were bringing me home. I just can't believe you'd love me like that, love me like that. Every day gets better when I'm walking with you. You're my hope forever, what a beautiful view. I will give you praise for the things you've done, and every single way that you've shown me love. God, you have only just begun, so come on, there's so much better to come. So much better to come. So much better to come. When I look back, I can see your hand all over my past. Even in the times I'd rather forget, I just can't believe you'd love me like that, love me like that. You never let go. Thought I was alone, now I know you were close. I can see it now, you were bringing me home. I just can't believe you'd love me like that, love me like that. Every day gets better when I'm walking with you. You're my hope forever, what a beautiful view. I will give you praise for the things you've done, and every single way that you've shown me love. God, you have only just begun, so come on, there's so much better to come. So much better to come. So much better to come. You never left me. You always helped me. Got through the fire. I find my strength when I'm walking beside you. You never left me. You always helped me. Got through the fire.